put my hand on his heart, and I would not let him die. And I feel a certain connection to this young man now.
A police officer is still recovering in the hospital after he was injured in a crash during a motorcade for Vice President J.D. Vance. Justin Brown, you saw there on your screen, was thrown from his motorcycle after he crashed into a THP cruiser. Witnesses rushed in to help that Maryville police officer. Dan Varady was parked on the side of Lamar Alexander Parkway as that motorcade sped by and says he witnessed the crash. 10 News anchor Shay Smith sat down with him and shares the moment he says he rushed in to help.
Every single day, people make dozens of choices, and sometimes those choices will unknowingly lead you to be exactly where you're meant to be.
God put me here for a reason.
Friday afternoon, Dan Varady and his daughter were heading to the store but came across the motorcade for Vice President J.D. Vance in Maryville. One quick decision led him to a life-changing moment for someone else just down the road.
And it is a divine guidance. I could feel all of that.
Varady says as he was watching the motorcade go by right in front of him, a Maryville police officer on a motorcycle collided with a Tennessee Highway Patrol cruiser. When faced with the decision, fight, flight, or freeze, Varady chose to fight for Maryville officer Justin Brown's life.
I checked for the pulse, and there was nothing, so I kind of reared back and gave it a good old push. I gave it, a few pumps, and he started to a pulse and a few shallow breaths. I could feel him come back.
Paramedics arrived and took Officer Brown to the hospital.
I wasn't going to let him go away.
The following morning, Varady says he went back to the scene of the crash.
I was on the side of the road with hoping that he made it, man.
And while there, he says he caught the scent of Officer Brown's cologne.
And I thought, oh God, he's passed and he's trying to say goodbye.
But the scent was not a sign of the end, but a sign of existence. Around that same time, Officer Brown was going into surgery. Maryville police say he is still in critical condition, but is showing signs of improvement. Whether it's luck that will lead you to it or divine intervention, there is always something special about being at the right place at the right time. And Varady says there is usually a third right to be added. Always do the right thing, because it could save a life.
I'll give the glory to my mom. She's a good person and taught me to be a good person. So we'll just go with that. My mom and God.
Varady says Maryville police called him to thank him for helping Officer Brown. He says he will always feel connected to him and would like to meet that officer one day.